Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
It's Grace.
And Larea.
And we're here together.
It's so amazing. Yes, Grace came all the way down from Australia. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah. So we're here now together, and we're going to be pumping out some videos for you all. And we'd love you guys to share the love and spread the love around and subscribe and tell your friends about us and what we're doing. So there's a number of different things that we'll be talking about. We're going to aim to do about 50 videos, and a lot of them are just topical stuff of just everyday life things that we're going through, or what might be helpful for you as well. So today's topic is a leap of faith.
Yes, it's really important, I feel like, to follow faith and just go forward and not get so caught up in the mental aspect of it. Sometimes that gives way of doubt and fear, but when you feel something, you just have to go for it, and see what happens. And I mean, just in the situation, Grace can kind of tell you what leap of faith entails and why it is what it is.
Yeah. So, I guess I run my life of a leap of faith, being that that I just kind of take chances sometimes when I feel them. I think that tapping into your heart and listening to yourself allows you really to feel what you're feeling and know that it's the right thing for you. You know when things are wrong for you anyway, because that's your gut feeling telling you not to do things or to do things. So being the positive side of it and doing something is taking that leap of faith. So for us, it represents the Indigos and what we're doing for building a community around how we can help one another, elevate each other, and just grow and share conversation, because that's what the intention of the Indigos is. And so, I'm in the middle of moving and migrating to New York City. And so I have had a little bit of time where I can't take on many projects in Australia. So I thought, okay, while that's all happening, I'm just going to go over to LA, stay in LA for a little while, get some things going with Larea, building a foundation for all the things that I'm wanting to do. So that's taking a leap of faith, taking a chance and just kind of going, you know what, I'm just going to do it because it's important for me, I guess, to listen to my spirit as it's talking to me about what I need to be doing with my life and how I can support the intention of helping one another. Because, ultimately, Larea and I both personally, we want to be of service to one another. We want to help humanity. We want to help people grow and help each other, because that's really, I mean, what are we here for?
No, true. It's
what are we here for?
And what's interesting about it is the fact that sometimes getting to the space where you can jump and go with faith, it's practice. It's repetition. And I say that because when I first started being introduced to that idea and concept, I was a little more hesitant. And so a lot of things I did, it was 50-50 results. And that's because I wasn't in tune enough to know what that feeling is when it's the right thing. And you can only know that by constantly going on faith and going with what you feel in your heart. And I feel like most of my life choices, there's choices I've made that weren't associated with faith. Some of the choices may have been things that actually were chosen for me and I adopted them, and opposed to things that were just right. And that was something even meeting Grace with our connection. We met under a different type of circumstances, really in fashion, but there was so much more there. And even the leap of faith for us to say, you know what, we're gonna work together. We're gonna meet cross country. We're gonna, hang out, spend time. She's gonna come over here and she's, welcome at any moment in life, because there was faith there. There was something that I knew was the right thing. It was a drawing that was a positive force that I go with. I don't like to go against certain things because the universe is there for you to go with you. And I learned to be obedient in that, in the sense of listening and patient and recognizing when something comes from that place. And sometimes, again, a leap of faith could sometimes be taking a chance on a new job that, some people get so caught up in what they consider stability. Nothing in life is stable to that extent. Nothing's constant. So anything is subject to change. So sometimes you have to get to a place where you're ready to go with that change too. You're ready to leap and see what happens. It's okay to not know what's on the other side and to just see what happens. Because the worst thing that can happen is maybe it's a situation that you have to figure out how to get out of. In life, we deal with those situations every day. but the results from going with your faith are so much bigger. It's such a big win. I feel like there's a less probability in doing what you think is stable opposed to what you love and what feels right. And this is a situation in that where me and Grace, you know, Grace is moving right now. She's going from Australia to America. Like that's a huge transition. And to say, you know what, I'm led to go to LA for us to work on things, you know, even build our relationship, our foundation to an even stronger place to elevate that. There's a lot of things associated with that. And for us, it's one thing to tell you about ways that might work in life, and it's another thing to show you. And for us, this was very important because Grace is here, you know, and this was completely off faith. This is completely because she was led to do this. So that's how we both know that great things will come from it. And hopefully this example, because everyone is witnessing us grow together, we'll be able to see that example unfold just from what we're doing with our everyday life.
Yeah.
So
yeah, take a leap of faith sometimes. You know, you just know when things are right for you. So just go with it, feel it. And it's whatever you're passionate about really is what helps you identify what that leap of faith should be for you, what that represents for you. So, you know, just do your thing and just know that that calling is there for a reason. It's specifically for you. And, you know, it brought us together and we're here now in LA, Los Angeles, California.
And what's interesting is it just came to me right now, so I have to say it real quick. Something that's a great example of a leap of faith, if you read The Alchemist, that was a book I read when I was turning 18, changed my life, because that entire book is based on a story of a kid that just goes with faith. And I think the quote was, go where your heart is and that's where your treasure lies. And I feel like this is an example of that.
Say that again.
Go where your heart is because that's where your treasure lies. And I believe in that so much, and it just came to me right now. So I had known it. I wasn't thinking to say this, but I am because it just came. But The Alchemist is a huge reminder of that. If you need something tangible, an example, and that helped me in my life, I can say after reading that, I became more conscious and aware of knowing that the universe did have me and seeing a story physically. And hopefully this will also show you an example of another story. But I mean, just even with us, like as we've gotten closer, as we decided to work together, like there's just tiny miracles that happen. Even to the extent that the things that we want to accomplish while we're here, they're coming together very easily. So again, I can say,
and it should be easy, right?
Oh, yeah. When you're doing the right thing.
Life should be easy, and when you're doing the right thing and adhering to the callings and listening to your passion and combining all these things, taking a leap of faith is the next step of believing in that specifically for you, that is your calling. So do your thing, take a leap of faith, feel it out, and we want to hear what you have to say about taking a leap of faith. If you've taken a leap of faith, or if you have and it hasn't resulted in the way that you thought it would, but you know, we can talk about that too, because everything is supposed to be the way it's meant to be, we believe. So
yeah, that's true. Well, thank you guys. You're awesome. Appreciate you. And you'll be seeing many more videos of Grace and I together.
Not waiting for that split second where the screen change.
We can actually talk together and not be cut off. This is great.
So follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything, and we'll keep you updated. And we'd love you to just join in and be one together.
And if there's any topics that you guys want to talk about and discuss, would love to hear about them. Leave us comments on the bottom. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.